Haj Kadunabi Ibrahim Lubega, Chairman of the East Africa Insurance Supervisors Association and the CEO of Insurance Regulatory Authority of Uganda. Godfrey Kiptum, the Insurance Commissioner, Kenya, Kenya Republic. Noenizie Delmi, the representative from the National Bank of Rwanda. Arca Burundi, they are not here. Arca DRC. TIRA Management and Technical Committee from both legal and technical. Yes, technical and legal committee members. I am pleased to welcome you to this 19th meeting of Executive Committee EXCO of EASA, being hosted by the Tanzania Insurance Regulatory Authority. I wish to welcome all of you to Dar es Salaam city, the city whose literal meaning is translated from Arabic word which means peace. So welcome to the port of peace, or home of peace. The name of the city depicts the peaceful and resilient nature of Tanzanian people. It also speaks, it is also known in Africa and the world at large for its historical and cultural significance, as well as a tourism attraction. Dear members of this meeting, this association of supervisors draws participants from insurance regulators within East Africa Community region. We are here to discuss topical issues affecting our insurance sector within the region. I wish to recommend and commend all respective EAC countries for this initiative, which we are the new in this institution. We thank you very much for the initiative, which has almost 10 years now. And I was told that our chairman was there since this association was born. Thank you, Chairman, for the initiative. This initiative is important because we as East Africans, when we talk about insurance sector, our markets has almost the same level of development. There are common challenges and opportunities which we face in the region. So it's important that we meet and discuss and resolve some of the challenges. So the existence of this association is very important for sharing knowledge and development. The blend of subcommittees with different background helps us to have a balanced exchange, ideas or views for the benefit of the market. Dear members, we understand that our market has common challenges. For example, we have low level of penetration for East African countries in terms of insurance penetration. We have awareness levels being low, accessibility of insurance products and services, various regulatory issues which we discuss in our meetings. Our retention levels are not in favor of our countries, but also our skill sets and capital in terms of human resource for various risks is also not sufficient. So when we discuss in our meetings, we share experience and resolve some of the issues related to these common challenges. I am confident that the technical and legal committee which brings presentation to the ExCom with proper recommendation, will help to improve our supervisory work for the benefit of our policyholders and the countries and respective countries altogether. I wish to recommend the engagement of the industry from various countries. We learn various business models and processes so that we promote sustainable, relevant, and inclusive EEC insurance market. Dear participants, I know that after the end of this meeting, you will consider the importance of combining business and leisure. It is in this context that the program has been arranged flexibly, in a very flexible way, to allow technical committee and legal committee and commissioners to network with various and do some business engagement in Tanzania and share the information and the experience. For those participants with an interest to explore the beauty of Tanzania, please take advantage of this event to explore Dar es Salaam. And we have our staff here. They can inform you where to go and enjoy. With these remarks, I wish to say welcome to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and thank you for your attention.
Our chief guest, CPA Moremi Mara, the chairman of the National Insurance Board. Our host, Commissioner of TIRA, Dr. Sakware Bagayo. My colleagues, Commissioner of Kenya, Mr. Godfrey Kiptum. Mr. Niyonzei Dilme, representing the Governor, National Bank of Rwanda. Madam Mbilo Fani, Director General Adjoint from ARCA DRC. And indeed, in absentia, the ARCA Burundi, ladies and gentlemen, the legal and technical committee of EASA. May I take this opportunity to welcome you to Ramada Resort, Dar es Salaam, and specifically the 19th ExCo EASA meeting held in this beautiful country of Tanzania. Karibuni sana. You are most welcome. And indeed take the same opportunity to thank our host, Dr. Sakware, for hosting us in this beautiful resort, and indeed this beautiful country, Tanzania. I also thank each one of you for sparing your time out of the busy schedules to attend to the requirements of EASA. I know the legal and technical committees have been here since Sunday. And indeed, a lot of work has been registered as accomplished. It is worth noting that much of the work remains to be done, and we look forward to the legal and technical committees of EASA to see that this is done and concluded. I take the same opportunity to thank the staff of the TIRA who have made it easy for each of our delegations since we arrived in this beautiful country. I know without your participation, it wouldn't be possible to be here. I also know and want to thank the team which we created as a task force to come up with the EASA strategic plan. As you all know, if you do not know where you are going, you will reach there. But the best tool to direct us to where we want to go is a strategic plan. We have taken note of the progress made so far in the development of EASA strategic plan, and we look forward to having this assignment accomplished. May I take the same pleasure to welcome our newest baby, ARCA DRC, to EASA. I can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, that the form which ARCA DRC had to sign has been signed, and all commissioners here present have also appended their signatures. Congratulations and most welcome, ARCA DRC. At the same time, I want to recognize and appreciate the hospitality which has been exhibited by Commissioner of IRA Kenya, who has accepted to host a physical meeting of the task force in January 2024. Commissioner, we are grateful. We are also grateful that you also in advance allowed and accepted to host the EASA anniversary, which would be celebrated in March 2024. We thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, by the end of this meeting, we expect to pronounce ourselves on the report on cyber security. 2, we will receive and pronounce ourselves on the report on medical insurance. 3, we will pronounce ourselves on the implementation framework on the proposal for domestication of COMESA Yellow Card and RCTG. And 4, we will note the progress in the preparation of the EASA strategic plan and the roadmap, which is intended to finalize the strategic plan. It is my hope, therefore, that with these amongst the many achievements of EASA, we will be looking at a consolidated operations of EASA supervision within the ESC region. I want to thank all commissioners for dedicating resources in terms of money and human resource to making sure that EASA thrives irrespective of our busy schedules. I thank you for your dedication. I thank you for your input, and may God bless EASA. Thank you for listening to me.
Lubega, Chairman EASA and CEO of Insurance Regulatory Authority of Uganda. Dr. Sakware, the Insurance Commissioner of Tanzania. Mr. Godfrey Kiptum, Insurance Commissioner for Kenya, Mr. Nizeye Dilne, representative of the governor from the National Bank of Rwanda, Madam Bilo Fani, representative of the Director General, ARCA, DRC, technical and legal committees, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and greetings in the name of the United Republic of Tanzania. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our Almighty God for His mercy and for enabling us to gather here this morning to execute the business of the day in this important conference. As we understand, this conference is very important for the insurance industry within the community, as it brings together key stakeholders who are the regulators of the industry across the region to discuss pertinent issues relevant to the growth and development of the sector within our East African community. Secondly, I would like to express my gratitude to you all participants for your always active involvement in these conferences. I understand that during these events, you come together to reflect on the achievement, opportunities, challenges. You share experiences and hence having a solid foundation to further progress of our industry across the region. Your presence here today is a clear indication, it's the evidence of your dedication, commitment, and determination towards that direction and in making the insurance industry grow even more within the context of our region. I thank you for inviting me to be here with you in this important event, and thank you so much. I believe that this meeting, among others, will discuss the means to promote our growth across the region, but specifically in our countries. Through your collective efforts, your wisdom, your experiences, you will engage in meaningful discussions on topical matters, which I held the chairman indicating for the growth and development of our industry across the region. And in the process of doing that, you will also address barriers which are holding back our fast growth and development within our people and nation's development, including the low level of penetration, which has been said by Commissioner Sakware there, but also low level of premiums, for example, relative to the GDPs of each countries, and other issues which are relevant, which are within the agenda for discussion. This meeting is held at an opportune time when the insurance sector is also undergoing a lot of transformation in response to legal frameworks, technological developments, cybersecurity, as the chair indicated there, changing consumer tastes, and the global developments related to matters like climate change, environmental, social issues, food security, governance, and sustainability. They are all topical and important matters for us as the insurance industry to also play a role within the context of these matters. And so I'm pleased to note that you have a rich agenda of topical issues reflecting and affecting our region. I'm particularly interested in the outcome of your deliberations on directions and the growth of our insurance market in our respective countries and within the region, mindful of the issues which I've just mentioned here, but without forgetting the stemming issue of premium flight from the region, particularly insurance issues, which is the cross-border arrangement as we know it. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge the strategic goals set by the EAISA in this aspect as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that most of our economies, they do face several threats and vulnerabilities that require protection via the insurance mechanism. And while this is the situation as we know it, we also have the region which remains to be desperately underinsured and uninsured, with a very low level of penetration rates, low level of financial literacy, low level of public awareness. There are fraud issues within our specific industry, and among other challenges which you know better, being people who are operating within this space. If the insurance industries support our government plans, and especially in attaining the sustainable development goals, and also the issue of financial inclusion, far much more is expected of us to shape and direct the industry towards the direction that will make sure that the level of uninsured or underinsured is being minimized across the region, but also in our specific jurisdictions. And as you are aware, the issue of financial inclusion is not a national agenda. This is a matter which is a regional agenda, but also a global agenda. And as an insurance industry being part of the financial sector or financial markets, we have a key role to play within that space. Thus, we, as government agencies responsible for this portion of the financial market or financial sector, we ought to continue to strive towards driving our economy's growth via the risk management mechanism which we provide, and hence provide for the will be resources that without the insurance will have been lost, and accumulating these savings, putting them into investments, and hence provide for there would be lost opportunities towards further development within our shared and mutual benefits. It's our desire to see that the sector reaching to the full potential in enabling the stability of our economies and businesses and enterprises within our economies. Therefore, we should be challenged ourselves into providing policy advice to governments in the best way that governments could be able to unleash the potential of this important industry to our nations and our people's socio-economic development. And we know that we have that role, and we have to play it actively in advising the government from this context and perspective. Participants, ladies and gentlemen, I have been informed that EAISA is in the process of developing a strategic plan. We held it from the chair, and congratulations for that to reach to this stage under your leadership. Now, my call will be to continue working together, involving our specific stakeholders, including the government, when necessary, during this process of concluding the final version of the document that will be submitted to your meeting probably in March for the approval. For me, I will encourage you to find a good fit between that strategy and our nation's development visions, which means development to our people. And therefore, since we are within the financial market, the financial sector, and the role of financial sector on people's development and nation development, we should aim to find a good fit between these visions for development for each of our countries, but also across the region, versus the document that we are putting together. And also, as I indicated earlier, we should be mindful of these global themes or issues, such as the ESG, the environmental, social, and governance, which is we as the financial market, we as a subsector within the financial market, we have a role to play within the ESG agenda. But also there's an issue of sustainable finance and financial inclusion within the context of our space, the insurance space. But also matters of cybersecurity, as Mr. Chair has indicated, but also putting emphasis on matters such as governance, transparency, disclosure, and among our stakeholders. As we know, IFRS 17, for example, has been introduced specifically to address the issue of transparency and disclosure. And therefore, we should guide the industry towards implementation of that standard to make sure that our key stakeholders, the people that we supervise, they do adhere to that. In the process, it will bring whatever that is thought to be brought out of that standard. Now, as I conclude, let me reiterate on a call for all of us to intensify our efforts in creating public awareness remains the top priority, because with awareness, with people understanding what we do and the relevant and necessity of what we do to them, that will be a game changer. And therefore, I reiterate to that. I know it's within some of the things that you are in your priority, but also I should also emphasize on that. Enhancing our efforts on financial literacy is key to inform and make our people be knowledgeable of what the insurance industry could do to them on the risk minimization, stability of their businesses, of their lives, their savings, and managing the risks, different risks that they are taking. But also the issue of rewarding compliance is also key to what we do, and also rewarding innovation, especially for our key stakeholders that we guide and supervise, and specifically to issues related to development of insurance products that are relevant and do add value to our people's development. Finally, I take this opportunity to congratulate the Commissioner, Sakware, for TIRA in hosting this 19th meeting here in Dar es Salaam. And he also offered some tips on the hospitality that can be provided. So he also encouraged you to reach out to our people here to see how you can explore more of Dar es Salaam and Tanzania while you are in here. So congratulations and an excellent good job for you, Commissioner. Now, having said that, it's my honor to declare that this meeting, the 19th meeting of our East Africa Insurance Supervisors Association, is officially opened, and I wish you all of the success that is expected out of this productive meeting, and stay well here in Dar es Salaam. Asanteni sana. God bless us. Asante.